Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Crew today. And today, what we're doing, well, we are on World of Warships PC. And why are we on here there, Tank? Well, simply because not too long ago, which was like a few days ago, the new Pan-American cruisers, now American cruisers, came out of early access. So we're going to take a look at all of these Pan-American cruisers here on World of Warships PC. And the first one we want to take a look at is Tier 1, the one that we have in our port already. As you can see what it looks like and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like that bad of a cruiser, I guess. But would you keep this little boat or ship on in your port and stuff? I mean, there's some differences here. We're just going to go over some of the small things. First of all, it has a 102mm main guns. 8km range of its main batteries. AA, I mean, it's a low tier. Firing range is 2.0. This isn't really a full tech tree, like a full review of the ship, but yeah. And the armor, where is it? Is this where you're using armor? No, no. I'm not sure how to view the armor in here, but yeah. It is a pretty much, but I think it's down here somewhere. No. Bonus mount. Nope. Armor layout right there. Yep. Okay, as you can see, there's the armor. The different thicknesses of armor on this thing. So I'm not sure if this thing is going to come to World of Warships console, but yeah. Get rid of this, and this, because this looks like maybe the citadel of the ship, but then at tier 1 and stuff, the citadel isn't really a big thing. So yeah, there's the tier 1. Like I said, is a tier 1 ship. Definitely something that you would want to look at. And then we have the tier 2, which will cost you 100 free not free, 100 XP, which is pretty easy to get. You know, XP is always easy to get. Anyways, with 100, yeah. I mean, as you can see, this thing, it looks like an American cruiser in a way, sort of, I guess. I could be wrong. I mean, the gun turns looks like the American, what's that cruiser's called? I did a ship review on it for, console and stuff. I forget the name of it. But it will cost you 100 XP, ship XP, or free XP, whatever you're going for, and 75,000 credits. The artillery, the main batteries, it's 152 main batteries. It also has secondaries, which is 120, and firing range of them is 9.2 kilometers. And yeah, let's see, no AA, so yeah. But there's the armor. The most thickest spot looks like that, maybe. The gun turns are 50. That's 16. Yeah, that looks like the only spot on this ship that is going to be at least 60. I mean, not 60, more than everywhere else, because gun turns are 50. That's like 76. Everywhere else is like 6 or 16 and stuff like that, or 51. Even the that tower. What about the citadel? If we get rid of all of these, so right there's the citadel. So it kind of looks like it kind of sits at the waterline a little bit, does it? Okay. I'm not sure if this will be a tier 1 in World of Warships console, but definitely. We're just taking a look at these things on PC, how they look and stuff. I don't have any of them except the tier 1 as we've seen, but yeah. Next one is the tier 3. It will cost you around 2,000 XP to actually research it. Yeah, I have no XP on that. Actually, wait, does this actually cost 1,000 XP? I mean, not 1,000, 100 XP. Oops, my bad. Not sure what I'm doing here. Researched. I guess I already have it researched. Then how much XP will it cost you? I'm guessing maybe that much, but okay. Oh, like I was saying, the next one will cost you 2,100 XP, It will cost you 250,000 credits to buy this thing, at least on PC. But this thing doesn't look that bad, actually, to be honest. I mean, look at the gun turrets where they're at and stuff. Does it get torpedoes? I don't see no torpedoes anywhere. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like the American cruisers where it really isn't getting much torpedoes. But the artillery, the main batteries is 152. I get 6 of them, which right here's 2 of them. And here's another right there, another 2 back here. So it gets a good bit of those main batteries. It gets 88 mirror main guns as the secondaries, and firing range is 11.0 kilometers. AA, it gets a few different AAs. There's a lot there to go covering, but if you guys want to look at them, go right ahead. I mean, there's a 2.12.7, 16, 76.2, and the 88. Oh, wait, is the secondaries AA as well? 88mm 45 flak on an MPLC 13 mount. Yeah, it looks like the secondaries are the anti-aircraft guns, which right here are the 88s as the secondaries. So what's about these? Yeah, the guns are definitely. How did I get out of this view? I should definitely. Duh, tank. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. So your secondaries are your AA. So let's look at the armor. Okay, 152 for the turret, gun turrets. Get 69, 6. Not really a lot of armor everywhere except the gun turrets. Looks like. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, this is a tier 3 cruiser, so I guess you don't expect too much out of this cruiser, but yeah. That's the armor. The Citadel is right there. It looks like it sits a little bit above the borderline, so anything incoming from right here will definitely sit there, yeah. I mean, it's not a big target, so yeah, you definitely have that choice of having a sort of a small Citadel sitting above the borderline. It looks like a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Not like some ships that has gigantic citadels and stuff. There we go. Let's go back to the tech tree. Let's look at the tier 4. The tier 4 will cost you 5,600 XP. Costs you about money is 700,000 credits. And let's look at the ship itself. Again, it looks like there. Oh, this one looks like it actually has torpedoes this time. The previous one didn't. Oh, okay, so maybe they're going to get some torpedoes now. Alright. So let's look at the main artillery. It gets 152 mil guns. Firing range is 11.0 kilometers. And no secondaries. Oh boy, that's not good. But it does get torpedoes. It gets a 533 mm torpedoes. And by telling of what they look like, yeah, you get 3 on this right here, 3 here, so that's around 6 torpedoes on port and starboard. Yeah. Your speed is 53 knots for them. Range is 6.0 kilometers. And you get AA. You get 12.7 AA, 76.2, and a 40 meter AA. Firing range is 3.0 kilometers. Okay. So yeah. I mean, am I going to like the tier 2 and tier 3 and 4? I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Then the armor layout. Again, is it 76 on the main gun turrets, 13, 10. Again, it looks like the most armor is actually on the gun. Oh wait, no, wait. Right there. Your side. So what about if you do angle and somebody hits right there? Are they just going to like bounce off at this tier? I mean, of course, if you're fighting something higher tier than you, It's probably not going to bounce off. It's just going to automatically go right through. Heck, they could probably even go right through right here. But let's see about the citadel of this gigantic cruiser. And the citadel really is a big citadel, and it really sits out far up high on the ship. Oh my goodness, this thing, I bet if you shoot right in here, if your guns are big enough like a battleship, you could probably definitely overpan and just citadel it from the front. If you're playing a battleship and you're up against one of these things. Wow. But that's the tier 4. Let's get rid of the armor viewer. Okay. Let's go back to that equipment tank. You keep on pressing the wrong button. So we took a look at the tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's look at the tier 5. And I did forget to say it, but I can still say it now. It will cost you 11,500 XP, and it will cost you around 1,350,000 credits to buy this cruiser, Pan American cruiser. And this one looks like it gets 3 guns and a couple turrets. It looks like it gets torpedoes and 1 gun turret in the rear of the ship as well. Now I'm actually liking how this one looks. But definitely, let's look at the main batteries. It gets a 152 mirror main guns, firing range is 13.0 kilometers, and it gets 102 mirror secondaries. Huh. That's pretty cool. Then it gets a torpedoes, 533 mirror torpedoes, 8.0 kilometer range, and speed is 61 knots with them. Then it also gets an airstrike. 1 aircraft it gets the airstrike. And then it gets AA, 7.7, 12.7, 102. Hang on. Those 102s. They're different. Or are they? Hang on. 250 QF vectors onshore mark P on a single mount. No, they're not different guns. They're actually the same guns. So again, just like the previous ship, you do get your 102 caliber of guns as your secondary and AA. Huh, that's pretty cool. Sorry for that, guys. My little dog wants to be picked up. But yeah, now let's look at the armor of the ship. And 51, 25, 61. 69, I mean not 61, but yeah, looks like the most thickest armor on the ship is between the front of the gun turrets and right here. And again, you can see the torpedoes back in there, right there. Oh, that's even this little armor bit back here. Huh. But the real question is, how easy can you citadel this thing? Well, I mean, the citadel doesn't sit that far out here, but it does sit pretty far, and it is pretty up high in the water, so a good shot. Just remind you, if you're aiming at it, just aim right below the torpedoes. You're just gonna citadel it automatically. Especially if you're a battleship, but if you're finding AP on the side of this thing, yeah, this is definitely going to be a ship. But I kind of see this ship kind of being a tier 4 on World Warships console. Though after we're done looking at all these ships here, guys, I will actually show what I think what will be at a different tier on console stuff. But that's the tier 5 lock. Oh my goodness, these names are such. Well, now it's time for the remaining 6. Not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But tier 6 up to tier 10 ships to look at. Now these are apparently gonna have unique abilities. Right here, only AP shells available, so they only get AP. Where the rest, I'm not sure if what they got. Should have looked, but oh well. Okay, let's take a look at the tier 6 cruiser, Pan American cruiser. And this one looks more like an Italian cruiser, doesn't it? Huh. Yes, it does. Does it get torpedoes? Yes, it does. Right there's the torpedo tubes. So it gets like... how many? 3 tubes. So only 3 torpedoes on port and starboard, I'm guessing? Okay. But the ship is going to cost you 36,000 XP to research and around 3 million to actually buy. Now let's talk about the main batteries, or the batteries. It gets 152mm guns, and for its secondaries it's 100mm guns. The frame range is 13.2 kilometers. Okay. What's that? Let's go. Torpedoes, it gets a 533mm tube launcher. Torpedo range is 8.0 kilometers. Torpedo speed is 61 knots. It also gets a airstrike. It gets only one aircraft for its airstrike. So I'm thinking these airstrikes are the airstrikes that they always show on other YouTubers when they're playing their ships for going after these submarines and stuff. Then it's AA. It gets a couple of them: 20mm, 37mm, and 100mm. Which the 100mm could be. Yeah, they're the same thing. The same exact thing. Again, frame range is 4.6 kilometers. Yeah. Then the armor layout. 16. Okay. I mean, it's a cruiser. It's not going to be the best well armored, but 70 for the front. The gun turns, and it looks like that is definitely going to be the thickest spot on this big boy at tier 6. I mean, your cruisers are oh wow, never mind, that's 100 right there. But who in the heck is going to be shooting this unless they shoot from the sides a little bit? But I don't think anybody's going to really be shooting that, will they? They'll be mostly shooting like from the rear of your ship with the forward or maybe sides to get your sides and stuff. But they're never going to aim for these bits. Yeah, but there, okay, your commander tower looks like it's a little bit armored too. Nice. Let's look at the citadel. Oh wow, yeah, that citadel's a freaking massive citadel. Basically, if you aim back here or aim forward, in between is where you're going to hit the citadel. So if you're just aiming for this, aim for where these gun turrets are in kind of in between them. That's, yeah. You're going to definitely citadel this thing if you aim there. Wow, that's the tier 6. Let's take a look at the next tier, tier 7. Tier 7 will cost you 72,000 XP. Purchase price will be 5,700,000 credits. Yeah. And look how big this thing is. This actually looks like a British cruiser, which, if I believe not, by watching June's video, this is a British cruiser, definitely. I think it's the Fiji, same tier as the ship. It does get torpedoes. Yeah. Don't anything though about it. I think it only gets AP rounds, but still pretty nice. Its main batteries is 152mm guns, secondaries 102, and frame range is 13.7 kilometers. Torpedoes is 533mm torpedoes. Torpedo range is 8.0 kilometers. Speed is 61 knots. Again, all these ships looks like they're big game 533mm torpedoes, so yeah. The airstrikes, it gets 2 attack fights, so basically 2 aircraft will attack. And then AA, it gets a 40mm 102, which again, it looks like those 102 are your... Yeah, wait, maybe not. Not this time. Sorry for that, guys. Let's see, 102mm 45 UF mark. No, actually, yeah, they're the same. Never mind. I thought they were not the same, but they are the same as your secondaries. So again, your secondaries are your AA guns. Frame range is 5.8 kilometers. Yeah, and let's look at the armor of the ship. 16, 19, 114 right there. Oh boy. 102. This looks like it's the most armored, but again, against battleship caliber guns, probably it's not really going to matter too much against the battleships and stuff that's going to be firing at you from the sides if you show your sides to them. Yeah. But let's look at the Citadel. And the Citadel, oh my word, the Citadel is a massive Citadel. Again, aim from, look for the back turn and rear the forward turns, and just aim anywhere between that again. And you're definitely gonna be Citadel in this big boy. Yeah, that's I don't know what to say about that, but I mean, I guess the Fiji is the same thing. We'll look at the Fiji. I think it's actually in the tech tree still, on World Warships PC here. But let's look at the next tier, Tier 8. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there pretty soon. This looks, actually, yeah, this looks so much like a American cruiser, Tier 10. It's not Tier 8. The what is it called? The USS Rooster class cruiser. Well, this one's going to cost you 110,000 XP. 9 million credits. Yeah. Main batteries is a 152 main guns, no secondaries. Frame range is 13.8 kilometers. Torpedoes. Oh, unlike the Americans, they do get torpedoes. Okay, but there they are. 533 meter torpedoes. Torpedo range is 8.0 kilometers and 62 knots for these torpedoes. So yeah, I'm not terrific about that, but let's do that now. Sorry for that, guys. Making sure my phone is on Do Not Disturb mode. And then airstrikes, you get 2 of those. Your AA. Well, you get a 20 mm at 76.2 and 152 meg1s. Your flying range is 6.9 kilometers for them. Yeah, okay. Wow. Let's look at the armor of this cruiser. Let's see where it's the most thickest. Well, 165 meters thickness of armor right there. Holy crap. 102. So, actually, don't aim for the gun turrets on the thing, it looks like. 165. That's a good bit, but where's the Citadel again? Again, that's the most increasing thing you want to know about. Where's the Citadel at there, Tank? Where's the Citadel? And how big is the blooming Citadel? Well, it's a good size. Again, if you look for the gun turrets, yeah, just aim for the gun where the gun turrets are, and either aim between, like where they're at a little bit, looks like the front ones and the rear ones, or just aim in between them. You definitely will be Citadeling this thing to anywhere and back, because we all know how cruisers does not take a Citadel hit very easily. Let's look at the next tier, Tier 9 ship. It looks like this one will be 170,000 XP, or am I reading these right? If not, you guys could see maybe it could be this one. I'm hoping I'm reading this right. It's either 170 or 319. But again, this thing looks freaky. It looks like a rooster just with bigger gun turrets. But it will cost you 13 million credits to buy this ship, so do keep that warned. Let's look at the main batteries. 152 mirror main guns. Firing range is 13.9 kilometers. Okay, no secondaries again. Torpedoes, 533 mirror torpedoes. Torpedo range, 10.5 kilometers. Torpedo speed is 66 knots. Airstrikes, you get 2 of them. Okay. AA, you get a 20 mm 76.2 and 152. Frame range is 6.9 kilometers. Okay. Again, no secondaries, but let's look at the armor of the ship. So 25, again 165 for the gun turrets, and 127 for that. I don't think anybody's going to aim for that. 102, 25, 178 for the rear. What? Rear of the turrets. Oh my goodness. The turrets are, looks like from the, like, the forward of them and the back of them are just going to be pretty freaking well armored. Heck, even the top is, okay. I mean, I didn't expect that to be like that, but okay. Well, again, where's the Citadel? of this big bad boy. And again, just like all the other ones, the previous ones, if you aim right below the gun turret to the front and the back, you're definitely going to be seeing this thing. But it does look like it sits that far up off the water, so it's not as bad. But still, it's a very long citadel, and definitely battleships are just going to think, crunchy, yummy. Yeah, a lot of that going to be going on with these cruisers probably, I bet. And last but not least is the last of the ships for this line. It is, well, a San Moriaton, the Tier 10 Pan American cruiser. Again, it has one big gun turret and one small one. Forward, again, it looks like a Worcester, just one gun turret. It has one extra gun and stuff like that. So yeah, it looks like a beautiful ship. This will cost you 240,000 XP to research and nearly 20 million credits to buy it. So let's get right into the main batteries and all the other things. Oops. So it gets a 152 mirroring guns. It actually gets secondaries this time, 152 as well. Oh wait, no. That's not secondaries, that's actually your main batteries. Oh, okay, I see. So you can use these small turrets and these gigantic ones, so you're getting two 152 mil guns, or actually two bases of them. This one just has two, this one has three, so yeah. Firing range is 15.5 kilometers. It also, again, gets torpedoes, something that the USS Worcester does not get. It gets 533 mirror torpedoes again, which it's been normal for most of these cruisers. The torpedo range is 10.5 kilometers, and torpedo speed is 66 knots. Airstrike, well, you only get two of them. AA, you get 20 mirror, a 76.2, a 76.2 again, 152 guns. Huh. Two 152s. So does that mean your two 152s main batteries are actually your AA? Yeah, it is. Nice. Firing range is 6.9 kilometers. And now let's look at the armor of the ship. And again, 165. And the gun turrets, 25, 127, 13. Yeah. Again, it looks like the frontal gun shields of the turrets are going to be well armored and stuff like that. So, okay, but let's look at the Citadel. Again, it doesn't look like it's going to sit high up the water, but if you aim for the gun turrets and aim downwards, you're definitely going to be citadeling this thing. Especially if you're a battleship, you know. You just aim downwards or in between the gun turrets, and you're definitely going to be citadeling this thing. Big boy. Definitely. Yeah, there we go. That is the Pan American Cruiser line. And now actually, let's look. Where is it? The British. And check that, guys. That is my dogs barking in the background. For what, I have no clue. But let's look at the Fiji real quick. Yeah. Here's the Fiji, and yeah, it's just the same thing. The Tier 7 Pan American Cruiser is the same thing as the Fiji and stuff. So yeah, okay. Tier 7. Okay. But whatever. I know I really don't have no actual, actual gameplay of any of these cruisers and stuff in today's video, but I figure, you know what, I'll show you guys these ships. And actually, let's go back to the tech tree real quick. Now, the ideas I got for, let's say if these ships, when they do release on console, and when they do come to console, how are they going to be? Well, we know we ain't going to be getting this thing as a tier 1 ship. This could be a tier 1. Next ship could be this one right here, could be the tier 2. This right here could be simply the tier 3. This one right here, the La Agrientia, will be tier 4. Yeah, tier 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be a tier 4 actually on console. This one right here will be a tier 5. This one right here will be either a tier 6, tier 7, and then tier 8. So this one right here, the tier 10 on PC here, could be a legendary tier for console. So definitely something to be looked at and definitely warned about if what's going to be happening. So basically up to tier 9 we'll have tier 2 up to tier 9 will be on console as tech treat ships. Right? Am I getting that right? Yeah. This will be tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Tier 2? Oh. I'm getting myself all confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, I was just making sure before I could actually completely confirm that being actually correct. But definitely, this would be a legendary ship on console if they do make their way towards console. So do keep that in mind if you're on console and you can't wait for these type of ships and stuff. And some of these stats might change due because it's console. But yeah, that's the Pan American Cruisers, guys. Basically, in a nutshell, I guess. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.